The last thing I want to talk about is the rationality of the Trinity, because this has to be mentioned. Now, the Trinity, as Thomas Jefferson mentioned, is an unintelligible, this is what he says, an unintelligible idea of Platonic mysticisms that three are one. It's a contradiction, ladies and gentlemen, that you have Father Almighty, Son Almighty, Holy Spirit is Almighty, but there are not three Almighties but one Almighty. That's a contradiction. That's why Randolph Ross wrote in his book Common Sense Christianity, talking about the hypostatic union, because now you have Jesus, who's 100% man and 100% God. Tell me what is a contradiction if that isn't. It's like saying X is 100% a square and 100% a circle. Randolph Ross, he dismissed it. He says, impossible, I can't believe this. He's a Christian. Now, as is mentioned in
5 minutes left.
in the introduction, he mentioned that David Wood is part of the Evangelical Christian Philosophical Society. His boss and superior, someone called Paul Copan, wrote a whole thing talking about social Trinitarianism, and basically he tries to reason in the same way as Nabil Qureshi did in his previous debate, by the way, with Shabir Ali. He says that, look, the way it works is, he said, look, I'm a being and you're a being. Yes? I am Muhammad Hijab, I'm a being, I'm a human being. David Wood is a human being. But how is differentiated from who? That's what he said. How is differentiated from who? This is the idea that Paul Copan and William Lane Craig and these social Trinitarians believe in. That how is differentiated from who? That's not correct. That's false. You know why? Because you can only differentiate from how from who when you have a multiplicity of instantiations in any given genus. Say that one more time. When you have a multiplicity of instantiations in any given genus, in any given class. Let me tell you what I mean. I can't differentiate between me, Muhammad Hijab, and David Wood unless there's two of us. Because if there was one human being, the who would be the what. Say that one more time. If there was one human being, the who would be the what, and the what would be the who. There would be no differentiation.